Have you ever wished that you could improve your memory? Whether it's remembering the new people that you meet's names or just where you put your car keys? Well then, this week's book is for you. This week I read Unlimited Memory by Kevin Horsley. Okay, so we all struggle with our memories, and I'm probably one of the more severe cases. My wife loves kidding with me, saying that I would forget my pants if they weren't attached to me. So I decided that I had to do something about this, and that's why I picked this book this week. And who better to learn from than a fellow South African who holds the world record for memorizing the first 10,000 digits of pi, and also got the award as one of the first 5 people ever to be recognized as an international memory grand master. But before you say something like, oh yeah, sure, this guy can do it because he's a genius, Kevin was actually labeled as dyslexic at school, and he struggled his way through school, struggling with basic reading and trying to memorize even small things. It's only after school that Kevin decided to start working on his mind to train his memory. As he puts it, you need to stop believing your limiting beliefs about memory. If you keep doing the same things, you are going to get what you've always gotten. You need to do different to get different. So how do you actually improve your memory? Well, the first thing you need to do is to change your limiting beliefs. And after that, there's a few simple techniques that you can practice to give yourself a super memory. The basic idea behind this is that it's a lot easier for us to remember funny pictures or places that we know very well, instead of trying to repeat something over and over and over, trying to memorize it. Memory is directly linked to creativity. Now, Kevin says that lots of people tell him, but I'm not creative, I can't do this. And all he hears when somebody says this is, I don't want to put in the effort to learn. If you choose to believe in limits, you're going to live a limited life. So how does this actually work? Well, that's where the creativity comes in. You have to convert things that you want to remember into very memorable images or pictures in your mind. For example, if you want to remember Washington, you can imagine yourself washing a tin, and that's the easy way to remember it. Or if you want to remember that Canberra is the capital of Australia, you can imagine a kangaroo, representing Australia, eating a can of berries for Canberra. And that's 1,000,000 times easier than going in your head saying Canberra, 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 over and over, trying to remember it. So that's all that it really takes, is a little bit of practice, learning how to convert things that you need to remember or concepts into pictures that are easy to remember. Then, if you need to start remembering a lot of things, you start using the basic memory formula of long-term memory plus short-term memory equals medium-term memory. And all that means is that you start using places that you really know well, like your car or your house or even a shopping mall. And you place these items throughout the places that you know very well. So you'd imagine yourself walking through your house and seeing yourself washing a can in the kitchen, and then a kangaroo in the living room eating a can of berries. And this is a lot easier to remember than trying to remember everything in order and memorizing and repeating it over and over and over. This way, you just walk through your house and you remember the different things in order in the different places. Now, there are lots of different memory techniques that are explained in this book, and it's very practical. There's a specific way to remember numbers, a specific way to memorize a deck of cards, and even a specific way to remember people's names. I've gone and shot a video just about how to remember people's names, and you can find that video on my Facebook page or on YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you're thinking a little bit differently about memory after this. I know I've definitely changed my mind. It turns out that memory is a learnable skill just like everything else, and you're not born with it. I'll see you again next week with my next book summary.